Ndị be anyị ekenekwanụ m unu. Anyị sị ka nkonye chiri ya zelu. Anyị sị n'ụbọchị nkịta ya dịrị na anyị na mma. Na ihe adị ka echi, na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Etu anyị kwuru ya, otu akọ ya dịrịrị. Ise, ise, ise. Dịka o siri ihe a bụ Eastern News 24 ka anyị si were wetere ya bụ ozi unu je gị ugbu a n'iru akwụkwọ gbasata maka ya bụ ife na-ada na-akpọtụ n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya and nwere ụwa na-azụ n'ala Igbo. Dịka o si dị n'ụbọchị nkịta n'anya onye na-afụ n'iru akwụkwọ bụ IBB ya Babangida. O nwere ife nwanne nwoke wetara anyị n'iru akwụkwọ an open confession. Ndị emegalụ n'obodo ahụ. Quote, Babangida begin open confession of Nigeria evil against ndị Igbo. Hear the news in details. Dịka ihe ga-abịa ife ga-esi ya drop right feature n'ụdị nke gị. All right, over to you.
I gave you news of the demise of Edwin Clark, which happened just 3 days, or should I say 4 days, after the passing of Pa Ayo Adebanjo. Now, Babangida, who happened to be one of the people that put the zoo, or those that call themselves the Zugarians, in the position and condition that they found themselves today, has started confessing. Look at him here. He is confessing now, but I don't want to talk too much. Let me first of all read the news in details, and then I have a comment. And not just for him, but for those who are already getting closer to their ancestors. I have a message for them. Now, I will be reading this very news from Pulse News Nigeria, which of course every other platforms have already carried the news, including some other bigger, news platform, both channels, television, and all of them. Now, according to their own title, they say breaking. Babangida finally admits MKO Abiola won June 12, 1993 presidential election. This is a breaking news today, 20th February 2025. You can see. Often regarded as the country's freest and fairest election, it was annulled by Babangida's regime, leading to nationwide protests and political instability. You see? Now let us hear what Babangida said himself. Former military head of state, General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida IBB, has publicly admitted for the first time that the late Chief Moshood Kashimowo Olawole MKO Abiola won the June 12, 1993 presidential election. The revelation was contained in Babangida's newly launched autobiography, A Journey in Service, unveiled in Abuja on Thursday, February 20th. According to the book reviewer, former Vice President Yemi Osibanjo, Babangida acknowledged that Abiola, the Social Democratic Party SDP candidate, met all constitutional requirements to be declared Nigeria's president. There was no doubt in my mind MKO Abiola won the election. He certified all the requirements, Babangida stated. Oh, so now you know. And I have a message for the Yoruba people. I have a very important message for the Yorubas. So anybody listening to me right now, if you are from the western part of the zoo, as a Yoruba man, I want you to pay attention till the very end of this very news. Now they continued. The former military leader described the annulment of the election as the most difficult decision of his life. Did anybody force you? Were you at the gunpoint? Did the annulment take place at the gunpoint? I want to know. I am asking Badamasi Babangida. Let's continue. However, he expressed satisfaction that President Muhammadu Buhari posthumously honored Abiola with the Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, GCFR, a title reserved for presidents, after they had killed him. That is the zoo for you. Remember, I told you that I have a message for the Yoruba people. So if you are a Yoruba person listening, pay attention to the very end of it. Now, The June 12, 1993 election remains one of the Nigeria's most controversial electoral events. Often regarded as the country's freest and fairest election, Babangida's regime annulled it, leading to nationwide protests and political instability. Okay, so before we get to the end of this information, I want to ask Babangida, is it after 32 years, 32 good years later, now because you are on wheelchair, you are now coming out to tell us how Babangida won the election? We all know, we know. We don't need your confession. You should have confessed long ago. It shouldn't have happened in the first place. The annulment shouldn't have taken place in the first place. But you annulled it. You continued until Abacha came into power and removed you, because the Fulani, Babangida is a Fulani man, the Fulanis wanted to remain in power. That is the reason why they refused to give Abiola what belonged to him, the seat that belonged to him. Election that he won outrightly because he was deemed a very good man back then. Though I was a kid, I was very, very little, but I saw it. The Yoruba people have forgotten the history. Now, this saboteur called Bola Ahmed Tinubu is whining and dining with the Fulani, thinking that it's all about politics and power. Tinubu is not even thinking about his own people. Although, I know another thing that could be the reason. That is the reason why we, the Igbos, were never interested in voting for Peter Obi. We were never interested in voting for anybody, not even Peter Obi, because we know that even though Peter Obi wins and gets into Asorok, he will never ever offer anything to the Igbo people, or Southeast as they may call it. Because since Tinubu has been there since 2023, what has changed? What has happened? What has changed in Yoruba land, in the Southwest? What has changed? Nothing? Absolutely nothing. Rather, the Yorubas are the ones crying more than every other tribe in the Zoological Republic. Now, in conclusion, they said Abiola was later arrested by the military government of General Sani Abacha after declaring himself president. He died in detention in 1998 under mysterious circumstances. You see? But the Yoruba people are there. Every year, they remember June 12th. But they remember it just for nothing. It did not teach them any lesson. Why I said so is because a Yoruba man is the president of the zoo today, yet nothing is happening, nothing has changed. Are you paying attention? This is exactly what I'm talking about. So I am sending this very all-important message to the Yoruba people to wake up. Wake up. Stop seeing the Igbos as your problem. The Igbos are not your problem. Rather, they should be your best friend and your best, ally, in order to free yourselves from the bondage of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Nothing is happening. Tinubu has been there. Are you expecting any miracle in the nearest future? Is it after 2027 that you'll be expecting Tinubu to start doing something for the Yoruba people from the Southwest? Is it after 2027? You all thought that when Tinubu enters there, then Yoruba land will become heaven. What about Obasanjo? How have you forgotten in a hurry about Obasanjo that Obasanjo was there for 8 good years, from 1999 to 2007? What did he do for the Yoruba people or in the Southwest? He did absolutely nothing. He built Abuja and other parts of the Northern Zoological Republic. Nothing happened in the South. Nothing. Did he give us free education? The answer is no. Not even for nursery school. I said not even for nursery. Or you want to talk about primary school, secondary school? No. Did he give us electricity, steady electricity? The answer is no. Even without free education, did he build good schools for us? infrastructure. What did he do for us after 8 years? Nothing. So my message to Yoruba people is you should see the Igbos and Biafrans at large as your best ally for a better future, which is total exit from the zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. And those who are nearing, where their ancestors are, the likes of the Semo Obasanjo that I mentioned and his likes, begin to confess now. And Babangida, in conclusion, this confession is not enough. We want to hear more confessions from you, including your participation as a military officer during the Biafra genocidal war that took over 3 million lives of innocent Biafran children. We need more confession before you join your ancestors. And above all, what you need to do as quick as possible before joining your ancestors is to tell your people to let Biafra go. Tell them to let Biafra go. This is what you are going to do today, not even tomorrow. Thank you, my people. And make it go viral.
This is according to the Biafran activist. No, Finland. Una no goni fo hotela no bosi uru chinketa ni ru akwụkwọ ka efi were kwubasta maka ya bife ndị a niile ọkọwagasị okwugasị dịka osi wee dị dropụrụ anyị fiche ndị nke gị na Eastern News 24 bebe si n'otere ya bụ ozi a dị oke mkpa ka emesịa ụmụnne m.